A colossal stone mystery stands silent in the desert. The Great Pyramid of Giza has been measured and mapped for centuries, yet it guards a final secret. Deep within its ancient core lies a hidden chamber, a void detected by cosmic rays and advanced scanners. By the end of this story, you will understand how modern science is unlocking a 4,500-year-old enigma and why its discovery could change everything we know about the pharaohs. We will explore how scientists found this space without moving a single stone and confront the burning question of what might be inside. What does true discovery mean when the past still has so much to say for generations? The pyramid's known interior seemed to be a solved puzzle. Deep within the massive stone heart lies the king's chamber, a stark room built from immense blocks of red granite and housing only a solitary, empty sarcophagus. Below it rests the queen's chamber, a more modest space with a pointed ceiling that whispers of a different, forgotten purpose. Connecting them is the Grand Gallery, a breathtaking corridor that slopes upwards, a stunning architectural feat with its towering, corbelled walls that narrow as they rise. This was the accepted map of the pyramid's soul for over a century, a layout believed to hold no more secrets. Then, in 2017, everything changed. An international team of scientists known as the Scan Pyramids Project aimed a powerful new technology at the ancient stones. They used muon tomography, a technique that essentially takes a cosmic X-ray by tracking particles from space that pass through solid rock. The data revealed something impossible, a staggering anomaly. Hidden high above the Grand Gallery was a vast emptiness, a cavernous space stretching for at least 30 meters. They called it the Big Void. The initial reaction across the world of archaeology was a mix of pure disbelief and electrifying excitement. How could a structure this famous, studied by countless experts for hundreds of years, conceal a chamber the size of a passenger jet? This was not a small crack or a minor construction gap. This was a deliberate, immense space, and its very existence challenged every single textbook explanation of the pyramid's design. The discovery forced everyone to ask one simple, haunting question. If this was here, what else did we get wrong? The technology that revealed this hidden chamber feels like something from science fiction. To peer through hundreds of feet of solid limestone, scientists turned to the sky itself, harnessing cosmic rays that constantly rain down upon our planet. These particles, called muons, are born in the upper atmosphere and travel near the speed of light, passing through everything in their path. But here is the crucial part. They pass through empty space much more easily than they do through dense stone. By placing special muon detecting plates inside the pyramid, the team could count how many of these particles arrived from different angles. Where they detected a flood of muons, it indicated a void, an empty space. A trickle meant the particles had to fight through meters of solid rock. It is a bit like listening to the sound of rain on a roof. If you hear a steady drumming, you know the roof is there. But if you suddenly hear a patch of silence, you have found a hole. Over months, millions of these detections built up a three-dimensional density map, a ghostly image of the pyramid's soul, revealing the vast emptiness of the Big Void. This muon tomography was not working alone. It was part of a powerful trio of non-invasive techniques. Infrared thermography scanned the pyramid's surface at night, looking for subtle temperature differences. Stones that hide empty spaces behind them cool down at a different rate than completely solid sections, revealing thermal fingerprints of hidden architecture. Meanwhile, three-dimensional simulations acted as a digital twin of the pyramid, allowing researchers to test their findings and rule out other explanations. Together, these tools formed a sort of high-tech archaeological vision, an ability to see through stone without ever touching a chisel. This approach protects the priceless monument, ensuring that the quest for knowledge does not become an act of destruction. It is a quiet revolution in how we explore the ancient world, proving that sometimes the most powerful tool is not a pickaxe, but a patient, listening silence. This massive empty space, sealed for millennia, has ignited a firestorm of debate among archaeologists and Egyptologists. The central mystery is not just its existence, but its purpose. Why would the pyramids builders go to such incredible lengths to create and then conceal a chamber of this scale? The leading theory, and perhaps the most practical, is that it is a relieving chamber. The king's chamber below bears the staggering weight of the pyramid's core, and this void could be a brilliant architectural solution, a cushion of empty space designed to redistribute the crushing pressure and prevent the ceiling from collapsing. It would be a masterstroke of ancient engineering, a hidden pillar of nothingness holding up a mountain of stone. Yet, the sheer size of the void makes others deeply skeptical. Could a purely structural feature really be this vast? This doubt fuels a far more tantalizing idea: the possibility that this is a sealed ritual or burial chamber. Imagine a space frozen in time, untouched by looters, perhaps containing the actual burial goods of Pharaoh Khufu, or even his missing remains. The known sarcophagus in the king's chamber is empty, so what if it was merely a decoy? The thought of an intact royal deposit from the 4th dynasty is the stuff of archaeological dreams, a treasure not of gold, but of unimaginable historical knowledge. A third, more subdued theory suggests the void is simply a construction gap, an unintended space left when the builders shifted their techniques or abandoned an initial plan for the pyramid's interior. It is the least glamorous explanation, an architectural accident rather than a deliberate secret. Each of these theories has its champions and its critics, creating a vibrant, unresolved controversy. The structural theory seems almost too clever, the burial chamber theory almost too hopeful, and the construction gap theory almost too simple for such a perfect structure. So, which idea resonates with you? Does your mind lean toward the genius of ancient engineers, or does it yearn for the possibility of a sealed royal tomb, waiting in the dark for its rediscovery? This immense discovery has ignited a global race to uncover the truth, yet the path forward is blocked by a profound ethical dilemma. How do you explore a 4,500-year-old treasure without becoming the very force that destroys it? The Great Pyramid is not just an ancient site, it is an UNESCO World Heritage Site, a monument belonging to all of humanity. Drilling through stones, no matter how carefully, risks causing irreparable damage, microfractures, or destabilizing the delicate balance that has kept it standing for millennia. The world watches as scientists wrestle with a fundamental question: is the knowledge of what is inside worth the potential cost of getting there? Complicating this scientific quest are intricate political and bureaucratic hurdles. All access is governed by Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities, a body tasked with protecting the nation's priceless heritage. They must balance the excitement of discovery with the absolute priority of preservation. Competing international teams, each with their own advanced technology and theories, must navigate this careful landscape where a single misstep can mean the revocation of permissions. This is not just a search for a hidden chamber, it is a high-stakes diplomatic dance, a real-life scientific thriller where collaboration and national pride often collide. So what comes next? The future of this exploration lies in the development of breathtakingly delicate tools. Researchers are designing miniature robots, some no larger than a toy car, that could navigate through existing, pencil-thin cracks or drill a hole smaller than a human hair. These robotic emissaries would carry tiny cameras and sensors, acting as our eyes and hands in a space that human presence must never touch. Alongside them, even more advanced scanning techniques are in development, promising muon tomography with crystal-clear resolution, capable of mapping the void's interior in detail, before any physical intervention is ever considered. The world is waiting. This is a slow, meticulous, and utterly captivating drama playing out against the backdrop of one of history's greatest monuments. The final act, the moment we peer inside the big void, will require a perfect fusion of human ingenuity, robotic precision, and profound respect for the past. From a single anomaly on a scanner to a worldwide fascination, the story of the big void is far from over. It began as a baffling data point and has transformed into one of the greatest historical mysteries of our time, a question mark carved into the very heart of human achievement. This hidden chamber is more than just an empty space. It is a powerful symbol. It reminds us that our maps of the ancient world are never truly complete, and that the greatest wonders still have secrets to whisper. Every new scan, every robotic probe, is not just about finding artifacts. It is about rediscovering the genius and the intentions of a civilization that could build for eternity. The true treasure inside may not be gold, but a fundamental shift in our understanding. We stand on the shoulders of explorers and scholars who have studied the pyramid for centuries, and yet we are only just beginning to see. This journey belongs to all of us. If you want to be there when the next chapter of this ancient puzzle is revealed, make sure you subscribe for updates. And we have to ask, what do you believe is hidden in that silent, dark space? Share your own theory in the comments below, and let's keep the wonder alive together.